Here with Ravenna's Ladarion Askew and CJ Ross after their 82-68 win over Mogadore. Guys, congrats on the win. It was a close first quarter. You guys went up by 14 at the half. What was the talk going into the second half for you guys?
Our coach told us we got to get a dominant win coming in this one. So, just keeping our foot on the pedal, don't let up. This guy out here leaking in transition, starting us early, getting easy points, just made it easy.
What he said, close in the middle. We can't let him a win by like 3. It's not good enough. So we had to dominate, win by more than 10. So, yeah.
And you kept the foot on the gas in that second half, went up by 14, maintained that lead throughout the fourth. Just talk about closing out the game and finishing it.
We already had the momentum. We had youth night, all the kids screaming cheers, so that just made it better. So just keeping the momentum from the crowd, making sure we make special plays. We got a lot of dunks, so special plays like that just make us better.
Yeah, we were on a 4-game lose streak, so we had to come get a win to get back on track.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you mentioned getting back on track, winding down the season here, getting towards tournaments. So what do you guys want to do here these final couple games to get ready for postseason?
Yes, sir. Our coach told us we got to keep it going here, get a little streak going, get a high seed in tournament. Once the tournament season comes around, we got to turn it up, get to another level. So taking these last few games, trying to turn it up a notch.
We're not losing.
Yes, sir.
Before I let you go, I got to ask about that alley-oop.
I was getting it, I heard oop, and I was like, all right.
All right, guys, appreciate it.
Yep.
Here with Ravenna Coach Justin Rahim after their 82-68 win over Mogadore. Coach, congrats on the win. That first half, it was a close first quarter. You guys built up a nice double-digit lead at the half. What was the strategy going into that second half after the first half for you guys?
Well, we've been starting out the games a little bit slow, not even in terms of scoring-wise, just playing slow, not playing with tempo, not playing with speed. And that's something we preach at the beginning of the game. Let's lose our speed, let's lose our athleticism. And once early on, like you said, we traded some baskets early on. We called a timeout. Once we kind of got on them a little bit and focused on what we wanted to do, that we was able to change the game a little bit, and it went towards our favor. But we kind of wanted to play with a little bit more speed, use our athleticism. Let's get out in transition, and the ball felt good for us tonight.
All right, so they made a little run at you there in the third, but you guys were able to maintain a double-digit lead throughout the third and the fourth. Just talk about that and then closing the game out tonight.
Well, I told them at halftime that they weren't going to stop playing. World coach team, regardless of the record, guys are here to compete and play hard. So we told them they're going to make a run, but we just got to weather the storm. We try to get some different guys in there, some guys that haven't played all year long and coming back off injury and all of those sort of things. So I knew they was going to make some shots, but I said, we just got to keep doing what we're doing. We called our press off a little bit once they made a run, but then, once we got back into that, we were able to keep our foot back on the gas and keep going forward.
So offensively, put up 82 points. So you got to be pretty happy about that.
Absolutely, I believe that's our season high this season. We had contribution across the board. Guys just making more layups. Free throws were huge tonight for us. That's something we've been preaching all year long. We got everybody involved. We wanted to make a more team effort. We're the Ravenna Ravens. You're not just one person or two people, and everybody got involved, and it gets contagious. Like I told them, if you do your job, everything else is going to fall in line, and it went that way tonight.
All right, so coming down the stretch here of the regular season, getting towards tournaments, I talked to CJ and Ladarion, and they said, you talked about the guys getting in a rhythm and getting ready for tournaments. So what do you want to see down the stretch of the regular season going into the tournaments from this group?
Well, we came off 4 tough losses, and I told them we into the season now. It's not so much how you start, it's how you finish. So, we got these last 6 or 7 games that we got to compete and finish strong. And I want to go on a winning streak here and go in the tournament, play strong. Like I told them, everybody's record to me in the playoffs is 0-0, regardless of what the regular season record is. And just give ourselves a chance to win. But we got to keep building from this game on to the next game and game after that. And they're starting to understand that. And with all the seniors that we have and them understanding that it's only going to be a few more times that you put that uniform on, I think they're understanding that I got a phrase, embrace the moment. And tonight they did that, and I believe they're going to do that the rest of the season.
All right, congrats. I appreciate the time.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.